going live.
Going live. All right. Oh, what did I do? I did something wrong. Okay. It's all right. We're good.
We're good?
Yeah. Now I'm recording on GarageBand.
Yeah.
Yo. Welcome back, friends. It's another week in the old friend zone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, everybody, welcome back to the greatest podcast to exist in the history of podcasts. It's the internationally acclaimed, Cindy Crawford approved podcast of hops, high fives. Ooh, this is going to test some stuff here. And friendship. I am your host, the crispiest of boys. I would say the Mick Fleetwood of the podcast here.
You're not even the drummer, man.
Wow. All right.
He only said that because both you and I cannot name another person in the band.
Lindsey Buckingham.
Lindsey Buckingham.
Yeah.
There you go. You're like the Lindsey Buckingham.
Sure. All right. Dan?
I'm obviously the Mick Fleetwood of this band.
It's been debated. Hannah and I debated this. I'm the taller of the two, though.
Whatever.
All right. Well, I'm the crispiest of boys, Tom.
I'm your other host, the Hot Master General, the Royers Ford Rattlesnake. I should have just did it right now. I know.
Oh, you should.
I know. Hold on, Hannah. Hold on.
You missed
hold
the
on.
All right. And we're going to do things a little different here.
I bet you're wondering, why are we holding these cans?
Why are we holding these cans like this?
I know.
And why is our guest, who we haven't introduced yet? We're joined tonight by the former lead singer of Fleetwood Mac and, a burgeoning solo artist. We are joined by the Stevie Nicks to our
Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, Fleetwood and Buckingham. We're joined by Hannah Goody. Yeah, as I was saying it, I was like, I think I got this wrong the last time.
You did.
Yeah.
You did, but right now I'm only going to answer to Stevie.
Okay. So
Just going Stevie.
Yeah. All right. We're joined, but we've had her on before. It's Hannah Goody, aka Stevie Nicks. All right.
All right. Are we ready?
Dan, why are we holding our cans like this?
I don't know. Because we
Like corn on
are
the cob.
get ready,
Oh.
the best friends podcast in the world. Play the music, Tom.
Yeah. Let's go.
Love you when you're playing. I told you, Tom. You got to make the mouth hole bigger.
Yeah.
Just waiting on Tom over here.
Yeah. I need a wider mouth hole.
So, Shotgun Monday hits different.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So we're the best friends podcast in the world, and welcome to the first shotgun.
It's the first shotgun of the podcast, Tom.
Yeah.
First shotgun of the podcast, third shotgun I've done with you. I have beat you all 3 times.
I believe-
I'm just happy I beat Tom this time because I didn't beat him last time.
I blame my small
No.
mouth hole.
By small mouth hole, you do mean the one on the can because it's certainly not the one on your face.
Have you seen those tiny little bird lips he has over there?
Ooh. So much of my power is derived from these bad boys right here.
Really? I thought it was the crystal blue eyes.
A little bit of both.
Oh, just staring into those baby blues.
You get lost. You gotta
Old
watch
blue
out.
eyes
It's
over
dangerous.
here.
It's dangerous.
All right. Well, let's get into some housekeeping before we dive deep into this whole Fleetwood Mac situation we've got going on here. Guys, remember.
Fleetwood cat. Meow, meow.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Guys,
won't
subscribe, rate, review. I'm gonna wait for Tom to get all the burps out first. Continue, Tom.
Oh, one more. There it is.
Jeez, I told you.
For the record, I think this might have been the first shotgun that I've ever done sitting down. I was a little nervous about how it was all going to go, but I feel pretty phenomenal.
Yeah?
To be honest, I think I might do all of my shotguns sitting down now.
I know. I'm kind of actually rethinking my entire life strategy.
Everyone's standing up doing the shotgun dance, like pulling the chair.
I just pull up in a rascal and do it.
A rascal,
like total Walmart style. I'm like, hold on, guys, ding ding, just come up.
Yeah, I guess just wait and watch and see what I do this shotgun Friday.
All right. If you do it in a Walmart rascal, I'm gonna be so happy.
Oh, I'm not really sure I'm going to make that happen, but we do have an adult daycare center next door, so I might be able to find something.
That's where my mind was heading. I was like, you could get a rascal from next door and do Shotgun Friday on a rascal.
Even more props if you can get one of the daycared adults to do it with you.
Okay, challenge accepted. Yes. I think.
Yes. You know, I did all the prep work that has to keep me from failing for a third time, which clearly didn't work. I took the beer out of the fridge like an hour ago, so it got nice and room temp, and it went down. I'll tell you, it went down a lot easier. Shotgunning a crisp cold beer, Dan, how was that?
That was delicious.
Really, I hate it. It's the worst thing in the world.
Oh, that was so crisp, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, man, this is so easy. I'm so glad I didn't bring a shower power today. I was like, I will shotgun a West Coast IPA any day.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, remember 5-star party on the ratings.
Yeah, subscribe, rate, and review, guys. 5-star party. Tell your friends about the podcast. I guess it's not subscribe. Just follow us. Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
It's all follows.
And always, we always like to talk about our partnership with Breweries in PA. They're a leading resource for all things Pennsylvania craft beer, connecting beer drinkers to the PA breweries they love. Go to breweriesinpa.com and follow them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Hey, Matt, at Breweries in PA.
And
is Matt on?
Matt's on. The other last place shotgun champion over there.
Oh, yeah.
Ouch.
It was real cute when he tried.
Oh. It's all right. It happens. It just, yeah. That's right. You are terrible.
Binge drinking. I'm just gonna maybe haze you a little bit.
Yeah.
But we're not in college anymore, so I think it's okay to do that.
I think so.
It's constructive criticism from one professional to another now.
Let's see. And we are also part of the Hopped Up Network. Hopped Up Network is an independent,
ever-growing group of independent beer podcasts. Check them out on all other podcasts on their network at www.hoppedupnetwork.com. Follow them on social media at Hopped Up Network. www.
All right. So we are obviously we're joined by Hannah here. There's a fine reason. Stevie, sorry.
I'm just kidding.
She's gonna walk through the screen like the Ring Girl.
No, I'm just gonna bust out my knife.
Well, there's a reason why we're joined by Stevie tonight.
Yeah, obviously, and we'll get into that. I mean, if you've been following our social media, you know why. And hopefully you went out this weekend and purchased some of our fine beer.
Let's tell everyone about it. I mean, obviously, we're talking about Fleetwood Cat.
Oh, yeah, of course. Fleetwood Cat. Here we go.
Meow.
And you can see our fine artwork on the screen.
Yeah, we got it on the screen, too.
Yeah.
Very nice, Tom. You did a good job with that.
Yeah, thank you. I did it in Microsoft Paint.
MS Paint. Very nice.
Yeah, it took 4.5 months to get that down. There's not a lot of color options. It's like an Etch-a-Sketch, man. It's like once you mess up once, you have to stop and redo the whole thing. Who's the artist for the label?
Like the for real artist?
Yes, the for real artist.
Her name is Gabby. She's awesome. She is actually an art student at Moore College of Art and Design. I think that's the full name of it. But yeah, she's finishing up her freshman year.
And she does all the cat artwork, right?
Yeah, she's actually done all of the labels, with the exception of one so far. She's done all of them.
So does she have she have a social media that you can shout out?
She does. However, she has 3 of them, and I can't remember which one is her art portfolio one. I think that it is. Am I allowed to look at my phone?
Yeah, go for it.
It's not like cheating on a test, right?
No. So if you're not watching on stream,
it is okay.Gabrielis.
Okay.
But also, if you go to our social media, I think in a lot of the can announcement posts, we'll tag Gabby in
nice.
like the actual photo of the can art. So you could find her that way too.
Yeah.
She's super talented.
So,
and I think it's super rad that, she's already getting a professional portfolio together, and upon graduation in 3 years, she's going to have a whole portfolio of things that she's done.
That people have gone out and bought. And
having your label circulated that way, or just having your artwork circulated like that is it's great.
I mean, she can't drink legally.
Is she gonna have her 21st birthday at your
she's got to. I mean, it would only be fitting.
I mean, I hope so.
Yeah, she's super talented. Obviously we did an homage to the Fleetwood Mac album Rumors, which she nailed.
Right down to all the small details, like
all the not so small details. If you really scale it up.
The not so small dangling details on the on the Mick Fleetwood cat right there.
Yeah.
Are they toys they're cat toys, right? They're
cat toys. Yeah, they're cat
awesome.
toys. And then so on the album cover, he's holding like this crystal ball thing.
Oh,
but,
it's a ball of yarn.
It's a ball of yarn.
Oh yeah.
Label. So, yeah.
Yeah, for everybody who's just joining audio, definitely check out our social media to look at this label. It is
or just
impressive.
join stream and stop being stupid, dumb faces.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm keeping a little.
that's one way to put it.
You showed them.
Yeah. Thanks.
Spreading that love today.
All right. Well, do you want to crack open some of these Fleetwood Cats?
Yeah, let's get a Fleetwood Cat going.
All
right. I am going to grab the beers, and while that is going on, maybe you can tell them about our Untapped.
All right, our Untapped, which so this has been a whole new. We've always had a hatred for Untapped, and not so much the app itself. Untapped, it's a great app. It functions really well. They have great features. They should totally delete the rating system on there, but they one day they'll hear our pleas, because you're actively hurting the business that you're trying to promote.
Turns it into the Yelp of craft beer.
Just a bunch of fucking dumb heads on Untapped, and it's been a special kind of hurt. Looking at some of the stuff that goes on Untapped with when you're kind of invested in a beer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and we'll get into it after we crack this, but there's a special kind of pain that we're feeling that we know that the brewers feel now that when we look at Untapped.
Yeah,
and you can follow us along on Untapped with all of the beers that we have on the episodes by following us at Best Best Friends Pod. Again, that's Best Best Friends POD. I can't believe this is still on there. I have petitioned to have satellite taken off.
I told you I'll take it off, and I'm going to replace it with Dave Matthews Satellite. So you get to choose one.
One time when Hannah was 19, she saw POD, so that was a thing. Also, I'm going to pretend like I didn't just say how old I was, because that definitely gives indication to how old I am now. I'm 29.
Oh, forever 29.
We got Might Be Brews in the Twitch chat there.
What's up, boys?
What up?
All right, so we're going to be drinking our collab beer with Hannah at Naked Brewing.
This was a ton of fun to do.
Oh yeah,
I just can't. I'm like sitting here just like giggling with how much fun this was, and just having this beer in my hand is still just makes me all giddy inside every time I read the side of this beer.
So for the real ones that have been with us since day one,
A1 from day ones.
We were on this ever evolving quest to do a collaboration beer. We just wanted to brew a beer with somebody,
That's all we wanted to do.
We always wanted our podcast name on a beer that we helped brew, and it's happened. It's finally happened.
I didn't even care. I wanted to mash out. I was ready for the workout. I was ready to do that.
Yeah, gains by grains, baby.
So
hashtag brewer's body.
Yeah, getting that.
That's what it is,
yeah,
Dan.
Me too.
We teamed up with Hannah. We after I felt like the planning period it just went on for a long time.
Yeah, it really came to fruition with one really drunk FaceTime.
Yes.
Yeah, but to be fair, we still are, but we were at the time really in the middle of a pandemic, and shit kept changing left and right. So it was really hard to plan production in general, let alone a kick-ass collab.
And
I didn't even know if we were allowed to have people in the building.
And how far out do you plan your brews?
I had through September done by the second week of January.
So, yeah. So that obviously plays a big factor into it. So we finally, got together, figured out some dates, and we were
that date changed 3 times.
Yes.
But we still kind of kept to the same general release schedule.
Yeah.
I think we were maybe a week off of where we originally thought we were going to release it.
Yeah,
So
it was about a week.
Yeah.
No big deal.
So, we finally got together, got drunk on FaceTime and discussed some things.
Oh, we totally did. It was definitely after a Shotgun Friday, and I'm pretty sure that I had shotgun more than one beer. I'm also pretty sure I had chugged a beer. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were 3 sheets to the wind.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was down in my living room and had the noise canceling headphones on, and I'm just shouting at my iPad to you guys, and I'm getting texts from my wife. She's just like, you're yelling down there, right?
Yeah. So
I get yelly when I'm drunk.
We came up with so much stuff on that FaceTime, and the only thing that stayed true was the style and the name.
The name, yeah.
The big thing was the hop combination. I mean, obviously the big thing was the name. That was the number one thing. The hop combination changed.
I think we came up with doing a Fleetwood Mac beer because we all decided or discovered that we love Fleetwood Mac, specifically Stevie Nicks.
I believe we discovered that on our episode last time.
I think it actually all stemmed from the Miley Cyrus and Stevie Nicks song.
Yes, her cover.
I'm totally calling
her cover.
You guys out on.
I think that's
Miley Cyrus, but
I have no shame. I love Miley
Cyrus.
Oh, she was amazing on Saturday Night Live. I don't know if you saw that a few weeks ago.
Yeah. She was amazing. She is amazing. Yeah.
Guys, we are deviating from cracking these.
Yeah, we need to
boys.
crack these things and start drinking.
You know what? And I think we're actually gonna get all the cracks together this time.
I think so.
We got it?
Yeah.
Are you sure? All right, go.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go. It's a choir of awesomeness.
Can I
have a glass. I'm just drinking straight out of the can like a heathen.
You savage.
Can I confide in you in something?
What then?
This is a safe space.
I have not sipped on this beer since I left Naked last Wednesday. I have waited for this episode.
Oh, I know. I've gone astray a couple times. I think I've.
Oh, I see what you did there. Meow meow, stray cat.
I went up to. I had a couple at the brewery with Hannah, and
on Friday. You also did Shotgun Friday with me first.
Yes. Not that you can tell on the on Instagram on the video, but I was there. My leg was there doing Shotgun Friday.
Well, that's because somebody didn't know how to properly open a beer to do a shotgun, and you sprayed it all over the place.
Yep.
And then you got embarrassed, and you took a step sideways, and then you never made it back in the camera frame.
I was doused. My glasses were drenched.
I honestly thought it was because you had your work uniform on. You're like, you didn't change before you got there.
No, I did. I changed.
No, he had shorts and a hoodie on.
I was sitting there, I'm like, oh man, he must have been running late. He's still wearing his work uniform.
Nope. I thought ahead that day. I was like, you know what? I'm packing a change of clothes.
But the reason why is I wanted to have those first initial kind of feelings I had when I went up on Wednesday and have them here with you guys. So that's why, I had that taste. I gave it out to a ton of my friends. But now I'm ready to drink it with you guys. So, hey, let's cheers.
All right.
Cheers. Yay.
It is just as good as I remember. I think I've cracked it with like everybody that I've given it out with. Like, no, you drink it now.
Yeah.
So, it's a hazy IPA since we didn't actually talk about any of that.
Yeah, we didn't actually talk about the style here.
No, we didn't. So it's a hazy IPA, brewed with oats and pale malt and a little bit of rye malt because I love me some rye malt. And then, who's going to tell what the hop combination is? Or I can, it doesn't matter.
So this was hopped with cashmere and sequoia.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo. Yeah.
I wanted to put a little inflection on sequoia.
Sequoia.
So that's
so
relatively
Sequoia was a new hop that came out. It was new to me to be able to use. So I was stoked to be able to.
It's a new hop on the block.
Yeah, and I love cashmere hops. I just think they're so pretty and they're so flavorful. Such good fruit, citrus.
Definitely.
But also tropical fruit.
I was talking to another brewer about cashmere, another brewer who uses cashmere frequently too. Enjoys the tropical, but also there's kind of like a cedar taste to it.
Yeah, I could get that.
And when he said that, I was thinking about how this has kind of a nice, like, bittering kind of finish to it. And it was definitely kind of getting those cedar vibes with it, like, on the back end as I'm drinking it.
Right, but cedar versus, like, even though I know cedar is technically a pine tree, right? Isn't cedar?
Yeah, it's an evergreen.
But it's less of, like, Christmas tree pine tree. More
like a West Coasty
like,
pine tree.
Yeah, like it's just different. I don't know. So, yeah, I don't know. I really enjoy cashmere, and turns out I also really enjoy sequoia.
Yeah, the sequoia was a really nice surprise. I mean, I guess the description I would give is, and what I've given people is like, it's very soft, it's very approachable. I thought it was going to be a little bit more tropical than it is, but it's not, and I'm very happy with that. It's a very low, not very low, but it's a lower bitterness than like a West Coast. It's a very nice, it's a very nice bitterness to it. It has a real good earthiness with a backbone that has that citrus, that like lemon drop. It just has that real nice, subtle, citrusy flavor to it that goes well with the bitter.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Nice
I get
like
lemon meringue right up front with it, and then I get, especially in the aroma, and then flavor profile, I get like candied lime curd, or like key lime pie, but not tart. It's like that, but not sweet either. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like that, like
it's softer, a soft lime,
not pithy, and not tart citrus profile, but it's still there. So. Yeah, I don't know. I was really digging this as it was evolving throughout the fermentation process too.
And it goes back easy.
Yeah, it does.
It goes down
super crushable.
So easy.
Yeah. We're looking at what, 6.6%?
6.6, baby.
Yeah. So, it's bordering on sessionable.
0.06 away from collaboration of the beast.
Yes. It's very, it doesn't weigh you down. I don't know how, I think I had like 3 when I was at the brewery.
Yeah. I had a nice pour from the.
Didn't feel full. It's not like a haze. There's no lactose or marshmallow or anything in here. And
wait, we didn't put marshmallow in this?
No.
Or lactose.
And the Untappd scores reflect it.
Finally, you guys understand the bane of my existence.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, it hits different. It hits different when.
I know.
Yeah, I was discussing it the other day with our buddy Untapped WTF, and he brought it to light. He was like, "Yeah, now imagine someone, people shitting on every single beer you make,
like, shitting on your livelihood."
Yeah, that's that. I feel like I need to quote him. It's just I sent him a picture of it, and I was like, "Look, this is what it just hurts different." And he's like, "Now imagine everything you ever made getting shit on nonstop. It's like just another day for every brewer."
Yeah. I have bouts of insomnia, and it usually hits me around 3:00 in the morning. And so what do? I grab my phone, and then what app do I usually open? It's Untapped. Not so much like Monday through Wednesday, because, well, now our other tap room is open on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. But anyway, usually on the weekends when it happens, I would open my phone and just start scrolling through things, because apparently I'm a glutton for punishment. So, yay Untapped.
I made a point to not look at Untapped for this, but then I kept getting screenshots from Tom because of course Tom was going to go on the Untapped. I thought you were going to start fights with people. I was waiting for that.
Oh no, my wife was sitting next to me as I'm scrolling through, and I'm like, I need to find who this person is, and I need to murder them. I need to bring the worst pain down upon them. And it's like, yeah. I'm sure you're in the same space. It's like you just need to let it go.
Let it go. Oh man,
yeah,
I
think I don't know. Here's my PSA to anyone that chooses to use Untapped, because I don't, as you had touched on in the beginning, I don't think that it's a terrible app. The rating system, because it's all subjective, can get a little dicey, a little weird, because what one person's version of a 5, another person would give that a 3.5, right? Because 5 is unattainable to anybody, so it's so skewed. But what I will say is, if you have a beer that falls within the stylistic guidelines of as it is described, and as it is intended to be, please don't rate it anything less than a 4.
Of course.
Just be nice.
Yeah. So here's the thing too, is people aren't, taste is so subjective. Everybody has a different kind of beer that they prefer, and they have beers that they don't like. And honestly, I would say, what would you think, Dan? 99.8, I'll be generous, 99.8% of Untapped users are not qualified to rate beers.
I think it's I don't think it's that drastic. I think there are some people out there who I've got these Cicerone, Master Cicerones, and they take it as I'm getting points for this. But there are other people out there who just have no business. Hey, this porter was good, but I don't like porters. Too.
I feel like even the people that are rating it this was a very good beer, it hit all the boxes, 3.5.
Right, because that was a real life legit review check-in thing that you group texted us.
Yep, I liked it.
Yeah,
I liked it. It was good. 3.5.
Very good. 3.5. Right, but I guess that's what I'm saying is that that person's version of if something's very good, I would give something a 5. I don't use Untapped and I don't rate stuff, but I would give something a 5. But also there's this, I feel like we're going to go down a rabbit hole with this, so I personally don't want to spend a whole lot of time talking about Untapped.
But, hey, we got questions from the chat though. So
our friend, go ahead.
Well, no, I was just going to say, somebody's version of a 5, they're only going to rate it 3.5 because there is the peer pressure that goes along with it, that people are going to go, oh, that's not a 3.5, or that's not a 5 beer, that's only a 3.5, or whatever it is. And so you almost get scared to rate something.
You get shamed to
good.
like if all of your ratings are good, it's like you don't know beer then.
How dare you have an air of positivity on this?
Right, because you're not critical enough or whatever it is. And like in reality, man, just fucking drink what you like. Who the fuck cares?
Drunk what you like.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what my next beer is that I'm gonna drink? A fucking Jenny Cream. So like.
Oh, is that dry hop Jenny Cream?
Hell yes, it is.
All right.
All right. So our friend Jen from Pittsburgh,
from across the pond. I mean, well, across the state.
Yeah.
Hi, Jen.
You can follow her on Instagram at Hello Brutiful. She asked Hannah, "How do you feel about check-ins without a rating? Is that worse for the brewery?"
Oh no, I'm totally groovy with that. I don't, like, whatever. I think I would rather somebody just check it in because it's still some level of publicity, right? I think I would rather somebody check it in with no ratings than check something in and their version of a good beer is, 3.25 or 3.5.
I'd rather have a description than a rating.
Yep.
Just put your description in there.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. You have no business. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of been our mantra for a while of check-ins with no ratings. I mean, it doesn't hurt the brewery. It doesn't help the brewery. It's just, we're checking it in. People can see and that's what I feel like Untapped should be. Check-ins without ratings.
It's our little black book of beers.
Exactly. It's a perfect way to keep it. And, Brandolin, I completely agree. Untapped golf rules. We're going to go lower score. The lower the score, the better.
Yeah.
And
let's do it.
You find that with some of the bigger breweries, though, too, because, they have an all-around rating that's so low because they have so many, like, beers and they've been around for so many years that it's hard for them to attain that,
they can't
average score of a 4. They're just stuck at 3.25.
They can't break that 3.75 ceiling.
That was the ceiling, the 3.75. Yeah.
Right.
You have a Victory or a Sly Fox that have been doing it on a larger scale forever and doing it at a high level, but they'll never achieve more than a 3.75 because I can buy it in the grocery store and they're just doing.
Unless they get the Russians involved, and just get the bots going.
Yeah. Well, you got to get the click farms.
I'll also say, so our customer base is they're not huge Untapped users. Like we get sales. We've pretty much sold out of Fleetwood. I mean, we still have some cans left, but we sold through a decent portion of it. There's not that many check-ins of it. So, but that goes for like any beer. It's just because we've been around for 10 years, 11 years actually, but 10 years in the spot that we're in. That I don't know. Yeah, our customer base just doesn't use Untapped, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, if Untapped was deleted from the face of existence tomorrow, I don't think it would be a negative thing.
Yeah, I just don't feel like writing into like a Moleskin like notepad of all the beers I've had.
I'd get you a custom notepad, Moleskin, Dan.
Oh.
Like your rating, so you could be like, this is a pretty good Pilsner, but I don't like Pilsner.
I wear my extra thick rim glasses when I go to the brewery and just open up my Moleskin and just like, all right, that's gonna be Fleetwood Cats.
And you have to grow your beard in really nice around the neck area.
The neck area.
Can you also only use a fountain pen or a calligraphy?
A quill. A quill.
I'll just come in with a quill with like the little ink thing. I'm like, you mind if I just put this out in the sun a little bit? It's a little cold. I want to get a little warmed up so it just writes a little bit better.
You may think this is a quill, but I actually went out and sourced this from a pigeon in Fairmount Park.
This is naturally sourced ink.
But was it sustainably sourced?
No. The pigeon was very harmed. So was I. I took some battle scars myself, but in the end of things, I have this.
No pain, no gain. Yeah.
This delightful.
Next thing we know, PETA's chiming in on this entire conversation.
Ah, great.
My skin is itching a lot recently, but it's working out for everybody.
It's bird flu.
Yeah, bird flu.
Guys, remember that? Nobody remembers bird flu after COVID-19.
No, speaking of COVID-19, Dan, our podcast, the Best Friends podcast in the world,
is officially.
We are double dry hopped with Pfizer and Moderna.
Those are the hops we're working with over here, guys.
Yeah, we are officially, both of us have been double dry hopped.
Let us enter your brewery and talk now.
Yeah. Next phase is to get cryo hopped. But it's
baby steps.
Yeah,
Baby steps.
6 months down the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get there.
I was double dry hop with Moderna.
Yeah, I had
Moderna people.
I had mine yesterday, and I'm wiped out today.
Yeah,
I was gonna say you're not as
earlier,
wiped
and
out
I was
as I
kind of
thought.
surprised that you were like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
I got a kick of energy right before we started. I was like,
It was me.
Yeah, it was Dan. Dan showed up, and I was like,
I thought it was the excitement of seeing Stevie on your screen.
well, that was the other part of it.
Oh,
No, I was gonna say I was really excited about this episode.
It was one third Dan, 1/3 Stevie, and another third this
Shotgunning
delicious
a
beer. And
I like all those things.
I got a cream ale, and I got Fleetwood Cat.
Oh, I forgot that was a cream ale with the label on it.
So, I was just gonna say, fun side note. You guys want to know the truth? Turns out this is actually cream ale disguised in the Fleetwood Cat labeled can.
Oh man!
Well, so I had it in my fridge alongside other ones, but I had used, apparently, this can was the prep can that I used when we shot our video.
Oh, that's what I used too.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah,
you guys had cream ale. I'm
I-
over here just downing a Westcoast.
But I guessed wrong when I grabbed from the fridge because I didn't actually tag it properly. So turns out I'm actually drinking a cream ale again.
Well, it's not bad. Buck
Really
Naked
bad.
is a fantastic beer.
I honestly don't understand now why it took you so long to shotgun that, knowing now it was a cream ale. I thought you were just doing a hazy. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna give him too much crap for being slow. He's shotgunning a double dry hopped hazy IPA. You had a cream ale the whole time?
It was mouth hole.
It was all about the mouth hole.
Look at this.
That's what we're going with, apparently.
Look at this tiny little mouth hole.
Oh, it looks like a BB
Okay,
gun
yeah,
shot
that
it.
was real stupid. What did you use to puncture that?
A Red Ryder BB gun.
This right here.
Oh,
He used a red.
yeah.
No, I used
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
I used a little thing that you use to cut off the top of to get to a cork.
You gotta get you like a real knife.
I know my 3.5 inches over in my bedroom, and I couldn't get it.
That's a weird place to have your 3.5 inch, Tom.
That's usually where I keep my 3.5 inch. I mean, all I'm saying.
Oh man. Oh, innuendos.
Shit just got weird.
Did it?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yep.
All right, so let's talk about our brewing experience, Daniel.
Let's talk about this. So,
Yeah.
crack of dawn on a Sunday morning.
Yep.
Okay, it was not the crack of dawn.
It wasn't.
What time I don't even remember what time we got out there. It
Well,
was early enough
8.
for donuts to be acceptable.
I think
8 is what I think I had
Yes.
invited you to arrive, or when I had invited you to arrive. And you guys actually showed up before I did. Which,
We were there
whatever.
before 8.
Honestly, I'm never on time for anything, so whatever.
We were
Sorry, I shouldn't
so
have told you
excited.
that.
Yeah.
There was no way we weren't going to be on time.
We were excited.
Also, can we just note that you guys got somebody to DD for you
Yep.
for that day so that you could drink and imbibe?
which
Which
I ended up not needing, surprisingly enough, but Dan needed desperately.
Let's just say I am a huge fan of the Cat series and Birthday Cat. Maybe I had a few extra Birthday Cats than everybody else.
yeah, I mean, we had like noisemakers and party hats. I totally get it. For the record, side note, anybody that is listening, I do not drink while I am brewing, but after,
Game on.
Game on.
I think that's
I
where it
didn't have
like
a
really
DD though, so I
accelerated.
did have to drive home myself, but
It really accelerated for me because like you started playing like, oh, I'm going to catch up and vibe out a little bit with you guys. And I'm like, oh, please no. I'm already like at a good buzz. And then I was just in the back of the car, like eyes just like sinking a little bit, nodding.
Yeah. I was,
Also, to be fair, you were riding a skateboard in circles around in the tasting room.
yeah.
So
Didn't fall off.
no, but I'm saying like you were riding in circles. I don't know. For me, that would have been a game over.
I stuck to the Buck Naked. I was drinking cream ales pretty much.
I couldn't get enough of Birthday Cat. That
yeah.
Actually, having that IPA while we were brewing this beer just made me so stoked on how this was going to come out.
Yeah.
Because I've only, like, prior to that, because of our distance away from Naked, I've only ever had, I believe, was it Carnival or Circus Cat?
Clown Cat.
Clown Cat.
Clown Cat, yeah.
Yeah, we had Clown Cat on our episode, and I haven't had, like, I'm an IPA guy. Other than, like, Thank Frank, I haven't had any other IPAs from you guys. And, you guys were just coming off of 11 years. That is no small thing to not talk about. 11-year anniversary this year. That's awesome.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop.
And your Birthday Cat Hazy IPA was delicious.
Thank you.
You guys knocked it out of the park with that one, and that just made me more excited for our collaboration.
Birthday Cat.
Birthday Cat.
Birthday. Happy birthday. Meow, meow.
But I mean, being involved in the process was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Just like the manual labor part of it. I was like, hey, just tell me where I need to dump stuff. I just want to do this.
Yeah, let me
hose. Went so much faster with like more people's help because normally I'm used to doing all of it by myself, but man, we were like boom, 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 boom.
Now
done.
you completely understand why breweries have assistant brewers.
Yeah, or like in our case, it's just me.
Yeah. It was like shovel out these grains and then spray it down with this hose.
Yeah, and drag this 150-pound tote that way. Clear across the brewery.
Oh shit! We have Scott Farkas in the chat.
Scott Farkas is in the chat.
Yeah, we've been Farkased.
What up?
Yeah, so speaking of non-lactose, no marshmallow IPAs that were supposed to have Brew One and Sabro.
Brew One Sabro. I heard Scott Farkas really likes the Citra. That's what John Trogner said.
John, yeah. So yeah, we were supposed to do during our very drunk FaceTime.
Yeah.
What did we do? We decided on Brew One, Sabro, and Simcoe.
I really don't remember, and I don't actually know why I said 3 hops because the Cat series is only 2. So
I think it was only 2.
I think that was definitely alcohol talking when I suggested 3, but then
I'm
looking at it right now. Nope, Brew One, Simcoe, and Sabro.
Ah.
I had it written down in my notes.
Yeah. But again, I don't know why I said 3, because we only ever do 2 in the Cat series. So, I don't know. We're just going to chalk it up to shotguns and Friday.
Yeah.
I remember on that FaceTime, I was like, I told my wife, I was like, oh, I got to go FaceTime with Dan and Hannah. It will be like a half hour or so. And
it was like a SpongeBob cutaway. It was like 3 hours later.
Yep.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah, and we just kept drinking beer.
We just kept drinking, and I was shouting at my iPad.
I totally understand that. Just saying.
Yeah, I was gonna say with that bar in your house right there, or that collection. Oh man, my shotgun Fridays would be awesome.
What is up with that? Like you have like an actual like bar. Like you have some bottles that are like 3 deep there. For
everybody not watching the stream, there is a serious collection of whiskey.
You have a liquor. You have a state store shelf. Like you're.
I'm gonna try to do this tactfully and not knock everything over that I'm currently holding. But yes, there's other things.
Why do you have like 3 and 4 deep of?
With the exception of maybe 1 or of them. Everything is like unique bottles. Like they're not actually repeat bottles. It's just we ran out of room. But
maybe it's optical
we tried
illusions.
to keep distilleries with distilleries. So.
Oh, very cool.
But we just ran out of room, and I think we have like 100 and let's go with 165, but I think it's actually more than that, unique bottles of just whiskey. Oh, by the way, that's only whiskey behind me. Any other spirit is in one of two other liquor cabinets in the house. So that's my other passion. Well, I have a lot of passions.
I think
Stevie Nicks is one. Playing a mean tambourine is another. Blowing bubbles and whiskey. So, like, I think that's normal people's.
These are all perfectly
really
acceptable things
about.
to put on your resume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hobbies include blowing bubbles, bourbon, and Fleetwood Mac.
And they all become much more fun after whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think life.
So we ended up doing cashmere and Sequoia.
Sequoia. Sequoia. Put a little inflection on it.
So you had an overabundance of cashmere.
No, I didn't have an overabundance of it. I just already had cashmere in stock, and it was like the perfect amount that I had in stock.
And then Sequoia was a new strain.
Mm-hmm.
That was the Marky Mark. It was the new hop on the block.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
It's not Marky Mark.
No, he was not actually part of New Kids on the Block, but that was a really good try.
His brother was part of New Kids on the Block. Marky Mark was over playing with the Funky Bunch.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, the Funky Bunch.
Good vibrations. And being a Calvin Klein model.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking cause to turn it into robots.
It's fucking cause.
The turn into robots. I could have stopped 9/11.
I don't know what's happening.
Transformers.
What? I'm doing my I'm doing my
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg impression. Fucking cause turn it into robots.
Yo, so this entire stream I've been watching on Facebook, but it on mute. So they're trying to like hit our closed captioning.
What just happened?
It said these fucking turtles are turning into robots. And I just kind of caught it, and I was like, oh no.
Fucking turtles are turning into robots. I don't know what's going on.
Facebook is really trying hard to hone in on our closed captioning. And they're failing. Their AI is failing miserably.
Oh, they excel at data collecting and they fail at closed captioning. It's pick your battles. So, all right. So we decided on hops. We went to brew day. It was very interesting.
Let me just say, it's a ton of fun brewing with Hannah. She brings props, which is another thing.
Oh, yeah. Like, I'm all about themes and props, and I have, like, a whole dress-up box and things at the brewery that include, like, weird sailor hats in multiple colors.
Oh, yeah. We wore
angel
those
wings
immediately.
And a unicorn horn. Thanks, Brandolin, for leaving that behind one day, because that's now been added. And... yeah, the angel wings are my favorite. Oh, I have a giant inflatable telephone that's, like, huge. I mean...
oh, yeah, we didn't get to the giant telephone part.
No, but then I did a collab recently with Hannah Eisen from Zero Day, and since, like, two Hannahs, like, Hannah Banana. So now I have a bunch of inflatable bananas in the brewery.
That's for the next hang.
Yeah. And I'm not sure. This might have been my favorite part of.
Oh, he brought it up in the chat.
Yeah,
right
of the brew process. I'm not sure who Caffeinated Zomb is, but yes, the hot wort toddies were amazing.
Oh yeah,
they were incredible.
Yeah, I wish I could somehow get hot wort in the.
I would have hot wort toddies every time I felt a cold coming on, like. Nose a little stuffed up. Maybe get a hot wort toddy here.
Yeah, that's a collab day tradition. So when I said that I don't drink when I'm brewing, I don't, except for on collab days, first wort hot toddies. That's a thing, you know. It's a nice bonding moment. So
that was a very
after I start the lauter and start the runoff, the sample that I pull to take some readings from, then I use that to make hot toddies.
Oh my God.
And we used a Bluebird bourbon.
Well, now
Bluebird,
I know.
that's local.
Now I know who Caffeinated Zomb is.
Who is Caffeinated Zomb?
Dan, he requested, or he, she, they.
Okay.
Requested they made a request for the show, which we've not had, and I will completely fulfill because we've never had a request.
My God, I know who it is now too.
It's yes, it's pronounced zombie, but we only see zomb.
Caffeinated Zomb over here made a request for a song, and we're just gonna play a little bit of it to see if you can figure out who it is, Hannah.
Okay.
Wait for it. It's starting.
It's gonna take more than one margarita. I'm gonna call you my sweet señorita.
So this is a song called Uno by Little Big. And it was featured prominently. It was featured prominently on the show Eurovision.
Looks like we've got our Speedo Sailor in the chat right now.
Hello, Matt. Oh man, I wish I had my bag up here, but I don't. But yeah, Matt Farber, Dr. Farber, U Sciences. Hi, friendo. I miss you. I've done a collab with you, so you've had the first wort hot
And
toddy.
and that's what
He's the guy who brought it up.
yeah, that's how we knew.
Yeah.
But
I carry his book with me every single day in my backpack, so it's kind of like I brew with you every day, except I don't. But like, kind of. But
When
I
he
miss you,
brews,
man.
does he wear
I
a
hope you did
Speedo?
well.
Does he wear a Speedo when he brews?
No, he did wear flannel and jeans. He wore the proper
Brewery
PPE.
attire.
Yeah, and boots, and yep.
Wait, so an Adidas tracksuit is not the proper brewing attire?
Well, I mean, it's not proper. I mean,
I can't
I
take
wore
it
a
off.
fucking chiffon Stevie Nicks cape and this
That's true.
goddamn wig that I still don't understand how people with long hair deal with it.
Which I was very scared that when you lit your sage that it was gonna that the wig was gonna
The whole
go
wig
up.
was going to go up like tinder.
Right. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that was actually the point when I tied it back and I was like, I can't deal with this anymore. And then yeah. Plus it's hot and like in the way. And then also, since we're on this like wig thing,
Since
can we talk
we're
about the fact
wigging
that I
out?
don't,
as it were.
wigging out? Can we talk about the fact that I do not belong on a skateboard like at all, ever? And so, I know, thank you. But
Tried
to
our
be fair,
best.
I gave you both very fair warning that is not my comfort level, but I was going to attempt it. It was a very windy day. Poor Dan is trying to like steady me on this damn skateboard that you guys didn't even do on flat ground.
No, it had to be on an incline because we needed to get steady speed. It wasn't a sharp incline.
All it took was like one step on this, and the hair is in my face, and it's windy, and I can't even see my feet. And I was like, "Nope, I'm out." Nope.
I saw your ankles like wiggle once. I'm like, she's not gonna do this. I saw the ankles go like. I was like, oh no.
We
I
did.
literally couldn't see anything. So to be on something that you're not comfortable with in the first place, and then not be able to see, that was definitely not my comfort level.
We did make an epic video though.
Yeah.
So if you guys haven't checked it out on our
Oh,
social
we
media,
did. I
that
think
was
I
pretty awesome.
Shared that in my story like 7 times. Not really, like 3, but I kind of just want to post it like every week because it makes me happy.
I feel like I feel like we made a very fair compromise, and it actually I think added.
I think it
to the
added to
video?
the fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we had
Yeah, I
more
think
fun with the
so.
compromise. I think it added a really awesome shot, and added a little trickery to it. I was wondering if Tom was gonna be able to nail, because I haven't seen Tom on a skateboard in a while.
I was also skating with a herniated disc.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you've got the back problem. I haven't seen him on a skateboard in a decade. I was really concerned with if he was gonna make that cheers at during our little run right there, and I'm impressed.
Yeah, no, it worked out quite well.
Yeah, I don't know the last time I was on a skateboard.
Dude, I haven't seen you on a skateboard in so long.
It's been a long time.
I remember in high school, like, you brought out World Industries, and you did like one trick and you went back in your house when we were in our neighborhood. And I was like, or you tried one trick and you're like, hey guys, I'm gonna go back inside. We're like, all right, cool, we're gonna keep skating.
Yeah, no, I'm not yes.
Remember when you made fun of me and told me I should ask the little kids at the skate park to borrow their scooter? Maybe you should borrow the scooter.
I would rock out. I would bang out so many tricks on a Razor scooter.
Oh my god, I would hate you so much.
Oh my god,
I had a scooter,
so many spins.
But like in the 80s, it was the same color as my nails, which is why I think I'm so obsessed with this color, because I loved that scooter.
All I would think about, I probably wouldn't be able to bang out that many spins, because all I would think about is it clacking off of my shin.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
It's so bad too, because like if you put too much like weight on that handlebar and you like stop too soon, or like you hit a rock, you're going over those handlebars like worse than a bike.
All right. So Dan Vamp, I'm bringing on a surprise guest here.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what's going on?
I'm bringing on a surprise guest.
Wait, is Scott coming on this?
Do I know this person?
Yes, you do.
Wait, is this why you have that window set up?
Oh my god. Here it is. What do we got? Do we have him? He's sure making a lot of noise.
He's unavailable.
Unavailable. Why did that make so much noise then?
I don't know, but you don't sound the same.
We don't sound the same?
We don't sound the same?
Oh, wait, now you do.
Now we do.
Now you do.
We're trying to bring...
He said, hold up, not yet.
So wait, you have a surprise for me?
Are you pooping?
No, you would know.
No,
if
not
I was
you.
pooping.
I think Scott was pooping and he was working the hand dryer while we tried to
That's
bring him
what
on
I'm
the
saying.
podcast.
That's what I was asking. Is he pooping? Not
He
you.
might be.
Not
Are you
Tom.
bringing another window up for this guy?
I'm bringing another window up for this guy.
Are you bringing Scott on here?
We might get we're going to get a Scott Farkas sighting, because Scott Farkas has tried our beer.
He has?
Yeah.
Finally.
I want to
Yeah.
get.
I have been just, he had a busy weekend.
You hand delivered some to him.
In a Delco cooler, mind you. And we'll talk about that Delco cooler when we bring him on.
Was it just a bag filled with ice?
Shh! Don't ruin the surprise.
Don't
you
ruin
idiot.
it.
Sorry.
God.
Sorry, my Delco-ness just came through. Yo, was that a...
He knew exactly what it was as soon as I said it was a Delco cooler.
I was like, oh, yo, bag filled with ice?
Yeah. You going to a Phillies?
Oh, you got an Acme bag filled with ice?
An Acme?
Acme. Acme bag filled with ice. You went to stop down. You go to 7-Eleven, you get bougie and go Wawa.
All right, Tom, are we cracking another one for this then?
I think we need to.
Okay.
Are we going to splitsies?
No, we're just going to get it.
I only have one in there because you said we were going to go splitsies.
I figured you would be like, you know what? Yeah, splitsies, do it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we wait for Scott Farkas, who completely.
Oh, Scott Farkas!
Here we go. Here we go. We got this. This is happening. I don't know what this means.
So where are you going to put Farkas?
I don't know. Oh, wait. What happened? Hold on. I think I ruined everything.
Oh, no.
No. We're good. All right. I'm ruining everything. Hold on.
Don't worry.
I'm still figuring out technology. Hold on.
I didn't know we could bring...
I'm going to read my text messages while you're doing that.
Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. He's dialing in again. I think this is merge call. Oh. There he is. Okay. All right. You're not on stream yet, Farkas. Hold on. You're not on stream yet. No, you're not on stream. I got to add you manually now.
He didn't have a screen set up for this.
What's up, Hannah?
Hi. I like that we both have our alter egos going on today. I'm Stevie.
There is no alter ego. This is just him now.
And we got Billy Ray Cyrus in this too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got Scotty Ray Farkas over here.
Scotty Ray
In
Farkas.
the flesh with all the lettuce in the back.
Oh, look at all
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That's called
Look at all that.
Uh,
Hi,
Well,
Frendo.
What's that?
I said, hi, Frendo. How was your day?
It was good. And Troker stopped by, which is pretty cool, but
I saw
I was
that.
enjoying your beer the other day. I thought it came out awesome.
Thank you.
that's why
I
we
was
brought you
enjoying
on.
your beer at your place this weekend.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah, how tired are you after this weekend, man?
Oh, I'm going to be in bed in about 5 minutes.
All right, so this is Ryan Sees from Warwick Farm Brewing.
Scott Farkas.
Scott Farkas, a.k.a. Scott Farkas. A.k.a. Ricky from Trailer Park Boys. So,
Those luxurious locks.
yes.
Mine are way more luxurious.
I can't believe you still have that. And it looks like you've touched it up.
I think
which
you
is
touched it up before
Yeah.
this.
even
I think
more
it was like
impressive.
I think we might have heard the sink running when we first called him because he was doing his hair before this.
I did. Look at this.
Look at
It's-
it.
yeah,
It's feathered. Oh, maybe it was a hair dryer while we were calling him. He's like, hold on, I'm not ready yet.
He needed
I
that.
did get it touched up. Yeah, I mean, I did it for everybody on Saturday and Sunday. Hannah got to see it Saturday, how amazing it looked. So,
Yeah.
So, all right. So, Scott Farkas, you got to enjoy our beer.
yes.
I'd like to hear an unbiased opinion on how this came out,
But like
thought-
also,
but also
Be
very
nice.
biased. At the same
What'd you
time.
say?
but also be nice.
No, I thought it came out fantastic. I told Hannah you guys did a great job with it. It was I liked it was a lot of the hazy IPAs are sweeter and it just came out nice and crisp and it was really nice. I thought the cashmere was great in it. So
Yeah, I
Thank
thought
you.
there was like an element of dryness to it that just made it kind of separated from the pack, like you said. Like a lot of hazy IPAs, they just don't have that level of like the bitterness and dryness to it, and this just ticked all the boxes for me.
All right, Paul.
yeah, it was super crushable. Hannah did a great job with it.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah,
I
it
felt
finished,
West
Thanks.
Coast
finished
Hannah.
at
also.
like
Good God.
2.2
We're
Plato
here.
or 2.5 Plato or something like that. So
Wow.
it's pretty low.
Yeah, I think you were saying
Yeah.
about you were talking about Craggle when I was there, and being at like a 2.5, and you're like, this is like a little bit around a 2.
Yeah, that's why I think it finished at like 2.1, but 2.2 maybe somewhere in there. So pretty low. But it doesn't. I mean, it still has like some sweetness to it that is just. It's like the perceived sweetness, but it's actually very well attenuated. Which is funny because it makes me laugh. Speaking of Untapped, when people say, "Oh, it's sweet," and I'm like, "Okay."
I'm just hearing
You did
BJ,
such a good job
Sure.
with that.
BJCP right there. It's very well attenuated.
Attenuated.
Sorry, was that too pretentious for you?
Oh, that was like straight out of the BJCP right there. I'm like, oh, I read that a lot in there.
Everything's attenuated with esters.
What was that, Scat? You were trying to talk and.
I said I found one of your West Coast IPAs. I think I found the last one today.
Oh hell yeah!
It was awesome.
Thanks, Frank.
Yeah, it was good. So
Thanks.
Yeah, I just shotgun thanked Frank.
He failed.
did you?
He failed.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I beat Tom.
That was mouth hole.
I
Mouth hole
beat it.
issue. Mouth hole issue.
Tom was chugging a cream ale, and I beat him with a West Coast IPA.
Look at this tiny little mouth hole that I
Yeah,
had to deal with.
Look at Tom's tiny little mouth hole. Look at Tom's tiny little mouth hole.
I like that this is just
Hannah's
going to
a
be the
shotgun camp,
excuse.
so.
Yeah. Speaking of, so what are you doing this Friday? Like, say around I don't know, 3:30.
Me?
Oh yeah, you.
I feel like he's
I'll
tying
be
his.
at the brewery.
I feel like he's
Yeah,
tying that
so, like,
cabbage
if
back
I
and shotgunning
show
a
up
beer.
on your doorstep at 3:20 with
Yo.
some beers.
Let's party.
Hell yeah.
If you see a bug that smells like coconut, you'll know it's him.
Yeah, my car kind of smells like coconut because I may or may not have had a beer explode in there. Oops.
Re-fermentation.
It was not one of mine. Yeah, it was not one of mine. I shall not reveal whose it was, but yes.
No, let's not.
It's okay. You're just going to show up at 3:20 and Scott Farkas is going to be in a hot tub full of Citra because that's how John Trogner found him today.
Yeah, he just was crapping all over me, saying I only brew with Citra.
No, everybody.
You're right, John.
No, come on, John Trogner. Everybody knows that Ryan only brews with Brew One, and that's the facts.
There's 3 hops: Citra, Brew One, and Sabra. That's it.
That's it.
That was
Maybe
great.
some Simcoe, though. You use Simcoe a decent amount.
And by me get off, I'm just gonna go downstairs and watch you guys.
Yeah. All right.
Hey,
Thank you for your
bye.
unbiased,
Bye,
very biased
friends.
opinion.
I'll see you Friday.
See you, Farkas.
Okay, bye.
Thanks, Fargus. All right, and we're done with Fargus.
Dude, he's one of my favorite people in the whole world, but especially in this industry.
He is
And
a favorite of the
pretty-
podcast, too.
He's pretty fucking rad that, it's pretty fucking rad that he is only like 20 minutes away from me, in real life and in brew life. Like, both locations, whether I'm at home or I'm at the brewery, it's like 20 minutes.
I am just filled with jealous rage right now because it's like a day I have to plan out to just get up there. Like I made a whole day out of Wednesday. Let me tell you about how I didn't get home till like 7:30, 8 o'clock on that Wednesday after picking up a car, driving and picking up our beer, and then going to Warwick Farms and then driving like 2 hours to get my vaccination.
Yeah, it's a whole ordeal.
I definitely did not realize you had just picked up your new car that morning. That adds a different level to the entire day. Then I should have just offered you some Macallan 21 when you walked in.
Yeah, you guys were heavy into the Macallan. It was awesome.
No, it was just a little nip. Well,
I would have demanded
because it was Jim's 50th birthday.
It was also 10 a.m. I couldn't do
Jim
it.
Crossland, Jim Crossland, co-owner and co-founder of
The
Naked.
big
It was his 50th
5-0.
birthday. Yeah. So I brought in some Macallan 21, and I walked in and I said, I know it's 9:30 in the morning, but we're gonna cheers, motherfucker. And then I look, and he's already cracked open a beer, and I was like, well, I guess we're just gonna do whiskey then on top of your beer. And he goes, I think every day should be like this. I was like, it should be.
Did anyone?
We all have to work.
Did anyone make a reference that he was ending his 20s when that wonderful beverage started its aging process?
No, I don't think any of us talked about
It's
that.
21 years aged, so quick math.
It was pretty crazy rolling there and watching him just like cleaning mats. And he's like, happy 50th birthday. He's like, thanks. And he's just like spraying down mats and cleaning. I'm like, bro, get over here and party.
So backstory on that, he had taken off. I mean, he has a full-time day job. He's a steam fitter. Steam fitter. And so he had already taken off for that day for his 50th and had planned to like sleep in. And by sleep in, it means like he's just not going to get up at 5 a.m.
Yeah, that's the new sleeping.
Yeah, and just kind of like, roll through the day and be super chill. And then the day before, one of the pipes from our steam boiler got a pinhole in it and was spewing out steam. And so
He was like, there's
turns out his
steam, I
birthday
need to
was
fit it.
spent
I'm here.
replacing the pipe.
Yeah.
I'm just like shouting happy birthday to him while he's just spraying off mats. And I'm just,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
great.
then he was in there just like scrubbing floors and cleaning the mats because, hey, it needed to be done. And whatever, he had a beer in his hand. He was fine.
I do think we need to shout out Scott Farkas there. Warwick Farm Brewing out in Jamison, PA.
People always ask me, they're like, did you mean to say Jameson? I'm like, no, it's Jamison.
Yeah. I always say Jameson, but it's Jamison.
That's exactly. Since our last episode when I said it, I'm like, it's Jamison now.
They might be, and I mean, no offense to Hannah because we love Naked's Brewing, but Warwick Farms is, I think, maybe one of the, if not the hottest brewery in Pennsylvania right now.
I would say they're very hot right now. I would agree.
Yeah, I mean they're definitely highly anticipated. That's for sure. Because they've been doing to-go sales and building a reputation up for a couple years, but they've been doing to-go sales since the pandemic, or since before actually, I think. So, but they still don't have a tasting room that's open.
Not yet.
So I think that's helped add to some of the
mystique,
elusiveness. Yeah, and the mystique. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
It's a sizzle.
The beautiful property.
Oh my God.
I went on Saturday.
Yeah, I saw the pictures.
A really great day.
Yeah, it's going to be that place is going to be definitely a destination place to go drink.
Absolutely.
I believe he promised a porch episode once they're fully open to the Best Friends podcast.
I don't. He's every time we talk to him, he's usually sloshed. So I don't hold much to his word.
Oh no, I think it's gonna happen. We're gonna sit back. We're gonna drink some Citra and Belgian yeast IPAs.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a really good time.
Sit on in some rocking chairs.
Yeah. I'm gonna obviously come and crash, and yeah.
Daniel.
You didn't think Farkas was gonna come on this podcast without me talking about Belgian yeast?
Yes, it is. You're right. It's fact.
Fact.
Yes.
Fact. Yes.
Yes. A similar event did.
Oh no, I mean, if we're gonna do this porch episode, I think you're in the vicinity. Obviously, you said 2020, 20 from home, 20 from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to crash the party too.
Yeah.
We just need we just need Hannah in the background playing tambourine.
Yeah. We just hear
I'm
like a
blowing
light
bubbles.
tambourine in the background. I want to be
Yeah, I'm
with
blowing
you.
bubbles and like saying, "Hey, it's time to shotgun another beer."
Just just bubble machine going behind her playing tambourine.
Oh yeah.
Can't tell you how many bubble machines I have at my house right now.
Yeah, I have multiple as
Oh,
well.
I'm jealous. But you also have children.
Yeah.
I am just a 30-something-old child that keeps a bubble machine.
29-year-old
And
child.
29. Right. Totally 29. I keep bubbles with me at all times. I'm surprised actually I didn't bring any upstairs, but I had enough things I had to walk upstairs with, like beers.
She has one of those little vials that people in the 80s used to have on their keychain with just Coke in it, but she pulls
With
it
Coke
out.
in it, but I keep bubbles
She pulls
in
it.
it.
Yeah, she pulls it out and she goes.
I have those all over my house right now. just bubble
Like the
vials.
ones you get at weddings.
Yeah, just bubble vials all over my house. I just keep picking them up. I'm just like, is this another bubble vial?
Yeah, what kind of parent are
Bubbles
you?
just make me happy.
What kind of parent are you if your kid's first word isn't bubbles?
Yeah. And I just keep picking them up, and I don't just put them away right away. I take out the wand and I go.
Because bubbles make people happy. They're amazing. I have an entire drawer in my kitchen that is dedicated to nothing but bubbles. It just contains different types of bubbles.
We have a shelf
Like,
in our living room. Just bubble territory.
That's a lot, but I have it, and it happens. And most of it is thanks to my mom.
All right, let's get ready to close this thing out. What do you say, Dan?
Let's do it.
So, all right, Hannah, this is coming out. The episode's coming out on Wednesday. How much would you say is left of this beer?
That's a really good question. I failed you both and forgot to look today when I was there for a very brief moment.
But we are almost sold out.
There's a few
correct?
cases. Yeah, there's a few cases left. But I will say there's plentiful draft. So even if you don't make it for cans, come in, enjoy a draft or two of it.
It's delicious on draft.
I can't promise this, but I'm going to say once we do run out of cans, we will probably offer limited crowler fills of it.
Oh, there you go.
So
Yeah, if you haven't tried
don't
this
quote
beer
me on
yet,
that, though.
get out to Naked, 2 convenient locations.
Yep, Bristol and is it it's Huntington Valley?
It's Huntington Valley, yeah.
I
We're
think
like barely in Huntington Valley,
Yeah,
which is I know if you look at a map, it's super deceiving.
I think on the Googles, if you do the Googles, I think it comes up as Southampton Township.
Yeah. Or Feasterville, or something. But yes, it's technically Huntington Valley, but we're like barely in it.
So if you're in the Bristol, if you're in the general Northeast area, stop at one of the 2 convenient locations.
Help us sell out of our beer.
Yeah. Sell it out. Sell it out. Sell it out.
Yeah.
Sell it out.
Make me get my real knife out.
I will start the cut and Hannah will end it.
This is like suburban blade, and then she brings out her Northeast blade. She's like,
Yeah, I'm Mr. Mom and she's Suburban Commando. That's right. Those are 2 Hulk Hogan movies.
yeah, it was pretty good. Actually.
Yeah, was it right?
Pretty impressed with
Right?
that.
No, thank you. I honestly, I'm filled with, I'm filled with joy within myself for coming up with that reference.
It was a good one.
Go out and say, go get this beer. It's so delicious. I'm so proud of how it turned out, and obviously a majority.
We've been
of
getting
that,
great feedback from people too.
Yeah.
Our friends, our family, they have enjoyed this beer immensely, and we can't thank you enough for thinking of us, Hannah, and letting us brew a beer with you.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't even know how it happened, other than I just was like, hey, if you guys ever want to come brew with me, and you both were like, what? Like, for real? I was like,
Yeah, we always like joke with brewers. We're like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna come in for a collaboration one day, and you're like, yeah, sure, totally. We were like, wait, what?
Can I go? I'll go super meta. It all happened because of Scott Farkas. We had our episode.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, we had our episode with Ryan, and after the episode, we always ask like, oh, what brewers should we have on? And he, before we even finished the question, he was like, Hannah from Naked. And we're like, oh, well, okay.
Yeah, we
So
weren't
gotta
even done
reach out.
asking it.
And that was when our love affair started.
You want to take it even more full circle, more meta than that?
Yes.
So Scott Fargus's dad's name is actually Scott, which is my brother's name, which is the only reason why I initially remembered his dad's name. But rewind probably, oh gosh, 8 years ago, 7 years ago. Yeah, let's say 6 or 7 years ago. Scott and his dad took a homebrewing class, and guess who taught that class?
Hey, he was just a burgeoning Major League Baseball failure.
Minor league.
Yeah, minor league. I mean, well, yeah, he tried to get to the major league.
He tried.
Yeah, well, he played
Well,
for the
in all
Angels.
fairness, he didn't have the mullet back then. If he had the mullet, he probably would have had a baseball career.
Yeah, he probably would have developed a mean slider.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, that takes it complete full
Wow.
circle, right?
Wow. It just makes sense that we got to have Scott and Hannah in the next little project we do. Maybe we all hang out together. Maybe we brew a beer.
I don't know. Scott Farkas doesn't like doing collabs.
I'm all about it.
I know. I mean, it's all about pressuring Scott to do it.
Yeah. We can hold knives to his
Yeah,
throat. I don't
fuck
know.
Brian.
We'll have to corner him.
Slash both of them.
Collab. Collab.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Lots of love.
Yeah. I don't know. How many times am I going to say, go buy the fucking beer? Go buy the fucking beer.
Get it on tap. Get some cans. I just want to get that text that the can sold out. And guys, follow Naked on all their social media. It's at Naked Brewing. And I only pulled this up so I can read at nakedbrewing.bristol because that's their other location. We had some friends go there. They said they had a great time. It's so far for me. Yeah, I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to the original, but we had some friends from Jersey go down into Naked Bristol, and they said they had a blast. They picked up Fleetwood Cat, so it was awesome to have people, going out to other locations and trying the beer. So, follow them on.
And
Instagram.
also fun fact, if you really want the beer and you're concerned about it selling out before you can get there, you can always order it online, and we'll hold it for you. So just put a little note in there when you're coming to pick it up, and we'll definitely hold it for you.
Awesome.
So,
Yeah, I can't guarantee anybody that I can give you any because I have a lot of requests.
I'm getting low too. I've passed out so many. I've been like the Easter bunny with this beer. I've just been like walking around.
I've gotten a lot of requests too, but most of the requests that I've gotten are for shipping clear across the country. And I'm like, but see, like that's expensive. That's okay.
It's worth it.
Yeah, worth it. All right, Dan, let's wrap this thing up.
Let's do it.
Do you still have that up? Because I don't know any of our.
I've got everything already held up, so I'll take the wheel.
You steer the ship, Dan.
I'll steer the ship on this.
wheel.
So guys, again, thank you for coming on the stream. If you're on there, thank you guys for listening. If you're on audio, remember for the podcast,
Stop fucking up and get on stream. Come on.
what are you doing?
What are you doing? We answer questions. We have Scott Farber. He could go by Scott Farber. Matt Farber in here.
We got Scott Farber and Matt Farkas
Yes.
in the chat.
We got Matt Farber in here in a Speedo, listen to Eurovision.
I was gonna say, if we can get Matt Farber in on collab with us and he wears the Speedo on the brew deck,
Oh.
man, I'd die.
We could rock some Eurovision.
Yeah.
All
Do-
right.
do
all
some-
right. I'll agree to Eurovision being played throughout the entire brew day if,
Only if he wears the
all
Speedo.
of us are involved.
Okay, I'm not wearing a Speedo because
I do.
that would
You
be
don't have to.
horrific.
Yeah. I think
I'm not wearing a Speedo either.
Farber just looks a little bit more in shape than I am. So.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, he was a collegiate swimmer, so, and like triathlete and, all that healthy shit.
Oh, Farber's in. All right, we're gonna pencil him in. He said
Yes.
deal.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna get on the brew deck with a Speedo. It's gonna be a good time.
he's going to cultivate the yeast
Hell yeah.
from the back of the bug. He's going to cultivate the coconut yeast.
Coconut yeast from the Volkswagen Beetle.
Okay. From the Volkswagen? From the V-Dub? All right. That's not where I thought you were going to tell me that the yeast was going to be cultivated from, which is why I was like,
Yeah, I mentioned Speedo, and I was like,
we're all right.
I was wondering where he was going with this.
all
I
right,
was
we're,
like,
we're,
go
not
on.
going, we're not going that raunchy.
All right,
"Is that
guys.
weird?"
Before we get into another tangent, follow us on all social media. It's at Best Best Friends Pod. Tom, again, that's Best Best Friends POD. Hell yeah. Guys, send us emails. We love emails. We don't love emails from people trying to build us websites, but we do love emails from people who are brewers. We love emails from people who are suggesting brewers. Send us an email. It's bestbestfriendspod@gmail.com. That's bestbestfriendspod.
And I had mentioned it. Oh, yeah.
Gmail.com.
There you go. And I had mentioned it. If you're not on stream, you are just fucking up at life.
You're a dummy.
You're a dummy, dumb head. And you need
How
to
dare you?
get on chat. Get in the stream. Look at these beautiful faces.
Look at old Blue Eyes up there
yeah.
steering the ship.
Yeah, I got piercing blue eyes
I know that was
and a small knife.
the nicest description of Tom I've ever heard.
And you can ask questions of the brewers that we're talking to.
Yeah, get in the stream. Interact with Dr. Farber while he's in his Speedo.
Yeah,
I
cultivating yeast from some piece of wood that he found. in his
I only
backyard.
hope he's just sitting there in his Speedo listening to us right now. Because we know Scott
Whatever
Farkas
he
is.
rode his Peloton on, I'm sure that's what he's sitting there in.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's totally a Peloton bro.
He's a Peloton Speedo.
He is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, he is.
He's on that Peloton
He's
Speedo.
got the Speedo on, butt cheeks stuck to to that seat.
It's quick wicking, man. Come on.
Yeah. Is it?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
I figure it's one of those leather seats that when he gets up, it just has that peel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know that sound?
Yep. You know the sound. Anyway,
I got leather seats now, so I know it's like
if you like jokes
pulling
like,
tape.
if you like jokes like these and you want to see the visual aspect of it, get on stream with us. We're on stream at twitch.tv/bestbestfriendspodcast. That's twitch.tv/bestbestfriendspod. Cast. And
I can't wait for you to fix that.
I know, right? And yeah, I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Our friend Mike Locke might want to hear this. It's his favorite.
If he's actually in here. Naked,
Probably
you
not.
guys have anything coming up that you want to plug?
Ooh, yeah. This weekend or this week we're releasing an ESB called Bitter Fitter, which we've done before. But it's
so
a
fucking
really
good.
super delicious beer.
It's so fucking good.
And then the next beer after that will be called Banana Palindrome, and it's a dirty banana frozen cocktail inspired blonde stout that I brewed with Hannah Eisen from Zero Day. So
It's a Hannah banana beer.
yeah. And like real banana, not like circus peanut gross banana, like real banana.
Are circus peanuts banana?
Yeah, they're like that weird they're like weird banana flavor.
I didn't know.
Runt banana.
I never knew that.
Yeah, but like even more weird. It's like
I thought circus peanuts were just a
that
flavor.
liquid. I think it's like amoxicillin or something that's banana flavored.
Ugh.
Like you guys have kids, so like the liquid,
The pink stuff.
That's what circus peanuts tastes like to me.
Oh. I don't know. I don't drink my son's amoxicillin.
Just take a
I
little,
only remember
take
that
a little
from when I
nip.
had
Take a little
throat
nip
surgery.
next time. Just take a little nip. Start your
Yeah.
weekend off right.
Yeah. All right. Let's get out of here before we lose more viewers. Hannah,
Always a pleasure.
yes, thank you for coming on with us and talking with us. Thank you for brewing this wonderful, wonderful beer with us and doing all the legwork for it. We just showed up and looked pretty.
That's what we do.
No, that's what I did.
Well, I mean, I didn't say you didn't. We just, you showed up and looked pretty and brewed the beer. We showed up and looked pretty, and that's it.
And Ben Sherman.
No, it was
And ate
super
donuts
rad
and
brewing
pizza.
with you guys.
Yeah.
It was super rad brewing with you. You are always invited to come in and brew with me anytime.
You just want us to be
let's do it again.
unpaid assistant brewers.
Well, I mean, since you brought that up, but no, I'm just kidding. Man, I spend all my time back there by myself. I get lonely, and I want the best friends to come brew with me.
We bring the
make brewing
fun.
Yeah, we bring the fun.
All the other brewers out there, we bring the fun. If you want to hang out with us, you know where to find
Yeah,
us.
they're like the best collab partners ever.